The players of the future. This is a follow-up to yesterday's video because I received so many emails about the second half or the last part of the video, which was not actually intended to be recorded yesterday, but somehow I saw the image so clearly, so I started mentioning it, and I got a lot of questions from that part. So I will try and see what I could get today for the questions. Now, somebody asked, will these people that will be killing people that are endangering the planet, endangering the platform where we play our games on, will they be killing the people that start wars? You know what? They will need to kill those people. Because in order for those people to start a war, they have to first convince you to go to war. So, by blaming the people that convince you, we're not really doing much, because we're not really finding ourselves. We're not really forcing ourselves to ask the question, why do I go to war? Why do I join the army? Why do I allow my children to join the army and to go to another country and kill people? And then we can fix the war problem. We cannot fix the war problem by killing the warmongers. They cannot do it without us. They are not enough. They can't go there and kill people. They have to send us. Now, the first question we need to ask is, how do they persuade me to go to war? How do they convince me to go to war? It is extremely easy to do this. You tell these people to love their country, to become patriotic, and that they and their country is better than other countries, and that they are better than other people because they are of a certain nationality, because they have a certain passport. Once we understand this, we will stop joining the army, and we will stop going to war. So by blaming the people that manipulate us, that convince us to be patriotic, we are not going to get anywhere. We simply need to ask ourselves, why do I think my nationality is better than someone else's nationality? And then war will be over. It really is this simple. Now, someone asked if they are going to kill people that are endangering the environment. Let's take a little look at exactly who is endangering the environment. Back in the 90s, I'm sure the numbers have gone up now. Back in the 90s, the US alone needed 12 million barrels of oil every year just for the plastic bags that we use. That's just one country with about 4% of the world population. Back then it was 5% of the world population. That's 1 million barrels of oil every single month, just for the plastic bags. Think about this for a moment. The industry is not consuming these plastic bags. We are. Then, we come home from work. On the way, we buy something to eat. All these things we buy are in plastic containers. And then we get a plastic bag as well to carry them home. Or we come home and we order a pizza with this on the side and that on the side so that I can put it on there myself. Apart from that gigantic cardboard box that the pizza comes in, all the little sides are put in styrofoam cups that are not biodegradable. So if we were to destroy our planet tomorrow, and another race comes here 10,000 years later, these styrofoam cups will still be in the earth. So before we blame these massive corporations, why not take a look at who is consuming their products? As for if we simply go to the pizza restaurant, we can have the pizza there, and the only thing that we have used is the water to wash the plates, instead of throwing away all this garbage after every single meal. These are the things we need to change to protect the environment. We don't just take a walk in the forest and say, "Oh, I love nature. I am an environmentalist." That isn't enough. We need to take a good look at what destroys our environment. Also, we need to take a good look at the fact that we do not live on the planet alone. There are 7.3 billion of us. And that we cannot continue eating the way we eat. We go for a cup of coffee, the takeaway coffee. The cup is perfectly sealed, so there's very little chances, unless you drop it on the ground, there's very little chances of this cup of coffee opening and the coffee being spilled out. But yet we will go and take 3 napkins to walk from the coffee shop to, let's say, the office or wherever it is we are working. 3 napkins. We never use them, and we throw them away. So not only did we throw away the paper cup, where we could have drank the coffee there, in a regular cup, but we also took at least 3 napkins. We buy a cookie, a dry cookie, and again, paper bag and 3 napkins. How many napkins will you need for a dry cookie? Cookie. It is not lasagna. It is a dry cookie. These are the little things we have to become aware of, rather than, again, focusing on the corporations that are producing these napkins. Also, so many people are not aware of the fact that paper actually comes from trees, and that we don't have that many trees left. See, awareness or lack of awareness is the biggest problem on earth. Now, other people was saying that everybody is a soul, even if they are stupid. You can't just go and kill them. Really? So you are worried about the soul that is in the idiot's body? Okay, if you're worried about the soul, let me give you a little bit of information so you can see the bigger picture regarding the souls. Every 5 days, we kill 620 million animals. And this is not counting the fish. Every 5 days. Do animals not have a soul? Or is the soul that has a human vehicle more important than the soul that has an animal vehicle? Think about this for a moment before you say that everybody is a soul and we cannot just kill people because we like to do so. Well, I don't see you complaining about the millions and millions and millions of animal souls we kill every day. Are they not God? Why do we separate human souls from animal souls? They are exactly the same thing. The only thing that is different is the type of vehicle. That's all. Of course, there are plenty of people with an intelligence of, like, let's say, 40? That say God put the animals on earth in order for man to have food. This question is so intelligent, I just cannot answer it. I can't. So I'll let this one go. Did I say question? No, this statement that God put animals on earth. Yes. Now, let's see another one. Another question was, who will give these people the right to kill other people? Oh, please, Mary. Where have you been all these years? We always kill people. And some of us do a very good job at it. What do you mean, who will give them the right? Who gives you the right to go into another country and kill people? Who does this? You're going to say, I don't do it. No, but your government does. Yours and mine. I'm not putting myself out of this. Because to be honest with you, my favorite country in the world is still the United States. I love it. I love their philosophy. Their philosophy is, I'm the best, fuck the rest. And I love that philosophy. So yes, there are many other countries that I really like and many other peoples that I really enjoy living with. But if I had to choose a nationality, I would be American. So I'm not only condemning you for your government. So this is who gives them the choice, the right to go and kill people. No one. They give themselves the right. And I think the most important question was, how can I protect myself from these people? How can you protect yourself from these people that are going to go killing people that are putting the planet in danger? I would say start living instead of simply existing and simply looking for love, looking to be loved. Stop that shit and start living. You see, what you do does not matter. As long as you are doing something, as long as you are actually living and learning and experiencing, rather than being a little victim and like, oh, I'm just going to sit here, it's okay. You go about your stuff. I'm going to sit here and wait for someone to come and love me. start living, and these people will not find you. Because you see, they will be attracted to the vibrations, the low vibrations. Not low because someone is bad or mean. I'm really mean. I've met very few people that are meaner than I am. But they won't find me. I hope. Okay, now, the last question. How do I get these powers so I can help the planet? Okay, stop it with this crap. The planet does not need help. And if you have the need to help, you will never get these powers. Any individual will be able to reach this level once they first become selfish. You cannot play with the big boys if you want to help. You cannot. This is why they keep making all these movies about helping, and they show us the news that this is such a nice person, he helped someone, to get you to stay out of your power, to get you to want to be a nice person. And this way you will never find your power, your inner strength, because you have a need to be nice. And that way they play the game. So stop being nice, stop trying to help, and realize that you have come to earth for you. Now, some people, when I tell them to stop being nice, they automatically ask, so what am I going to do? Go out and just hit people? Okay, what has that got to do with stop being nice? When you stop being nice to people, you focus on you. As for when you try to be nice to them, you're focusing on them liking you. This is what we mean by stop being nice. You don't have to go out and start hitting people or beating people or throwing things at people or being verbally mean to people. That's not the opposite of nice. The opposite of nice is stop needing approval from others. Give yourself approval. And focus on yourself and on your lessons. This is the opposite of nice. And if someone says, hey, could you help me put this bag up there? I usually get that in the aeroplanes. I say, yeah, sure. You know, little old ladies usually cannot lift their bag up. That's not me being nice. I was asked if I could do something. If I'm not asked, I don't get up from my seat and do it. Usually I want the aisle seat. So I'm usually sitting in the aisle and on an aisle seat, and this is why it happens every now and again. But I'm not going to get up and do it. I'm asked. This is common sense. This is not me being nice. You might call it this because you need the attention. Oh, you were such a good person. You helped the little old lady lift her suitcase up to the top. You were asked to do it. It's that simple. So stop being nice. Stop looking for love. This is the only reason you're nice. You're not really nice, you're simply needy. And the more needy you are, the nicer you become. Because you have needs. A need for approval. As for these people that are going to reach this level, don't have these needs. And once you reach this level, you see the bigger picture. You see that, wow, this planet has given me the opportunities to find more of me, to find parts of me I had totally forgotten. Even parts of me I never even knew existed. I need to take care of this planet. Because if it has given me all these opportunities in 40, 50, 60 years, imagine what it could give me in the next 60 years. Especially now that I know, now that I am aware. So my first priority is to take care of the planet. And believe me, the biggest obstacle to this are not the corporations. The biggest obstacles are we that need or think we need all these products. And the corporations are simply giving them to us. We humans always focus or always blame something or someone else. And we do this so that we cannot look in. So next time you're blaming a corporation, ask yourself, what is this corporation producing? I'm buying these things. Do I really need them? And that's how we change. That's how we start protecting the environment. But no, we never ask, do I need these things that I'm buying? No, we expect to keep buying things we don't need, but we blame those who are making them for us. Look in, or look at yourself. And then, I was going to say, and then put the blame, but there's no need to put the blame. Simply change. That's all. Change yourself. So, we didn't talk much about these people because, to be honest, I see them doing these things, but I don't get many details. So, as soon as I do know more details, then I can mention it. Also, I'm only mentioning one of the many games. This is simply one of these people that are going to start saying, hey, you are putting our planet in danger by your thoughts and by your actions, or by your lack of actions, and by the simple fact that you are not living, you are just existing. So I'll give you two options. One is you start living. It's very simple to do. And the second is you leave. What will it be? I just remembered a phrase that was channeled in a book by the Arcturians. The Arcturians are another civilization. And in this phrase, another galactic civilization. In this phrase, they were talking about breathing. And I don't know the exact words now. It's been like 15 years since I read it. But I do remember every time I take 5 minutes a day to breathe. To breathe deeply. To breathe deep. Oh, I completely forgot how it started. I'm going to use my words. For the humans that master breathing, the earth will be theirs to keep. For the humans that cannot master breathing, the earth will be theirs to leave. So if you feel this is too intimidating and you don't know where to start from, take 5 minutes a day, and please don't say retarded phrases like, I'm so busy, I don't have 5 minutes a day. Take 5 minutes a day where you simply sit down somewhere comfortable and start breathing deep. Slow, deep breaths. And then do not exhale like something has gone wrong. exhale slowly as well. There's no need to hold on to your breath, but you do need to breathe deep. And then as you have taken a deep breath, take a little more, go a little deeper. And this way you will bring more soul in your body. If you can do this 5 minutes a day, after 30 days, you will start seeing the bigger picture. Simply because more soul will be in your body. I will leave it at this because we have made this very long.